Hello everyone, this is Vikas Nan, your driving instructor from Delhi Driving School. Today's video we making about the tips how you can pass your drive test easy. So the tips are like first thing first, make sure you get your all the documents before you get to the Vic roads. Before you leave your home, make sure you check all the documents. If you are the international driver, make sure you have your international license, your passport, your address proof, and your bank card or ATM card. So these sort of documents you need to have with you when you go for the drive test. Um, and the thing is, when you get to the Vic roads, make sure all of the documents you know where they are. So once the LTO, the license testing officer, asks you for your passport, you say, okay, here's the passport. Overseas license, here's the overseas license. Bank card, this is the bank card, and I got my address proof. Either you can have printed or you can show them on the bank statements or your any kind of bills. So that will be your documents, and make sure you don't look in the bag like, oh, I'm not sure where it is. So this sort of behavior will show, okay, this guy is not ready. This guy is not prepared for his drive test. He doesn't know what he's doing. So that's how you're going to help yourself to impress the LTO. If you have all the documents ready for yourself, just hand over to them and just say, okay, here it is. Second thing, just be on time. Whenever you go for your drive test, make sure you be there at time, at least 15 to 10 minutes earlier of your scheduled timing for the drive test. So with that, what's going to happen, you're not going to rush, you're not going to run, you don't get panic, you don't get nervous. So try to be there at least 15 minutes earlier than your drive test. So because LTOs are scheduled the test after test, if you get late, you might lose the test, because if you not on time, you get there by late there by 5 minutes, they can say, okay, sorry, we can't take the test because we have to go for the another one. So try to be on time, try to schedule your day, try to leave home a bit early so you can be there on time. The third thing is, just keep smile on your face. So when you go see them, greet them, they will feel, okay, this guy is not nervous, this guy is ready for his drive test. They will feel more comfortable with you when they go in the car. So make sure always smile, always pay attention to them, not your head or say yes or no, whatever they're saying. So this is the third point. So the next one is you do the response. Talk nicely. Whatever they are saying, you know what they're talking about your drive test. They're not going to talk anything else during the test. So if they're saying, okay, turn right, turn left, you say, okay, yes, yes, and response them. So they feel like connection in between you and them. They don't feel like, okay, this guy is not responding to us and he might be not listening to us. So make sure you always respond to them and try to keep your smile throughout the test, so you don't feel like they don't feel you are stressed out. The next point is check your mirrors. The mirrors are very, very important during the drive test. All your three mirrors. So the rear view mirror located on the windshield in the center of the car, left mirror and right mirror. So make sure, the idea is anytime when you think you're going to hit the brake, have a look to the center mirror. If you're turning left, have a look to the center mirror, look to the left mirror. If you're turning right, look to the center mirror and the right mirror. Whenever you look into the center mirror, you will see the LTO looking at you. So they're not staring at you, they're just checking if you're checking the mirrors or not. So if you're checking the mirrors, definitely yes, good for you. Every check of the mirror give you the extra point that will help you to pass the test easily. So make sure you always check your mirrors, just center mirror, right mirror, left mirror when it needs, but the center mirror always whenever you hit the brakes. If you're changing the lane, make sure you check your mirrors. If you're cutting through the bike lane, make sure you check your mirrors. If you're reversing, make sure you check your center mirror first and then look at the back. So we call it look back. That's very important. Anytime when you reverse, make sure you check your center mirror, look at the back, and then you can start your reversing. Without looking at the back, if you do the reversing, that will be another critical error. If you don't look to the back, that will be critical error. So make sure anytime when you do, look back and then you can start to move on. Next point is don't rush for anything. During the drive test, the person gonna rush, that will be you, the learner, the driver. LTO not gonna say anything that you have to rush. The instructor sitting next to you, he is not gonna say anything that you have to rush. So make sure you always take your time, check your things around before you move anywhere. So don't rush, take it easy. And the most important thing, I have seen lots of learners, they get short of breath. So make sure you keep your breath running. Just breathe normally as you do in your daily life. So don't hold your breath, because what's going to happen if you hold your breath? Oxygen stops going to the brain and you're not even thinking what you're doing. So make sure just keep your normal breath, keep your smile on. So the LTO will feel okay, this guy is not stressing out, he's not panicking, he is very confident during the drive. He's definitely going to pass that test in first go. So these are the tips I would say you need to use during your drive test. And at the end, when you pass the drive test, greet the LTO and say thanks and just get your license. It's very easy. So make sure you follow all the tips and relax during the test. You know how to drive, you know everything because you had all the lessons. The instructor already told you all the tips and tricks. So make sure you just relax and take it easy and get your license in first go. Thanks for watching the videos. If you need any help, you can call me on 0430 043317